We know that players in countries who have a players' association have better terms and conditions.
Well, it's a human right to have a players' association, and I think without it, players are often exploited and taken advantage of.
We need someone to represent us fairly and not be pushed over or overlooked. Rather than having individuals fight individual battles, I think we must fight battles as a collective.
Without that, I think there is the chance to be taken advantage of or be exploited by your nation in terms of what they expect from you.
When everyone stays strong and together, you can start achieving some outcomes that's going to benefit everyone.
Our message to players around the world is really clear, and that's every player in the world has the right to get organised and to form and join a players' association. There's now 13 countries' players collectively affiliated to FICA, and our role really is to make sure that players are represented at global level, particularly in dealings with the ICC and on issues that are common to all players around the world. Players' associations, and certainly those affiliated to us at FICA, absolutely have a desire and a will to work with the game and to make sure that we are contributing and adding value and working in partnership with governing bodies, leagues, clubs and teams as well.
Once upon a time there was just this vertical where they just play for their state, county and their country, and that was it. But we're seeing players hop to different countries, playing various domestic leagues. So you need an organisation to oversee those players to make sure that everything is right to enable them to do what they do best, which is play cricket.
We're constantly outside of our home boards playing for other teams, and I guess for us it comes down to the fact that we now have representation.
It's important to have that sort of global voice and to ensure that you're getting the best conditions in the leagues that you play in, making sure you're looked after.
At a global level, I think hugely important that we've got one another's backs, to know we're united on certain key themes or messages or opinions, I think is crucial, and we can present that to the powers that be.
To have that collective buy-in and voice for the majority of the countries around the world is, I think, a very powerful way to be able to deal with things.
I think no matter if you're from a small cricket nation or a big cricket nation, the same principles apply. We might have different issues in different countries, but for someone to have your back and resolve those issues to further grow the game and the players' representative is more important than ever.
We've existed for 25 years as FICA. We've achieved a number of significant outcomes, at times against enormous odds, to be honest. So we're really conscious and want to recognise our history, but equally we're pivoting and changing our name to the World Cricketers Association. We think it's a really simple name for us, for our future and the way the cricket landscape has evolved, and to make sure that we're continuing to be in a position to best support players' associations around the world in their own countries also.
To those who built the legacy,
thank you.
For today's generation of cricketers
And the future generations of cricketers to come.
This is for you.
We are
The World Cricketers Association.
The global
Cricketers' voice.